Shalom. And let's start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for let this person is truth across the four corners of the earth. I'll fed truth for sincerity. All right. On this Alma one abide. Come with another sitting. Just want to go on to just about how the Lord Yahweh Shai, his way of doing things is better than your ways of trying to do something, or you try to establish your own way, or trying to do things on your own, or whatever it may be. You think that you got it all figured out, whatnot, but it's not the case. The Lord Yahweh Shai, who y'all people call the Most High God, Most High name Yahweh, and the Son name, who y'all people call Jebus, the Son name is Yahushua in the Hebrew. That's the true names. So the Lord, and Yahweh is the Most High name, and Bahashem means in the name, and the Son, who y'all people like to say ignorantly call Jebus, real name of the Lord is Yahushua. The Son is Yahushua. So Yahweh Shai, his ways of his ways and doings are far more better than your ideals or whatever thoughts that maybe you got in your mind, or trying to try to come up with, or whatever it may be, because or you try to deviate from what the Lord Shai got planned. But it's gonna fail, because the Lord Yahweh Shai ways is much more greater and better than your ideals or thoughts that have, or you trying to come up with some type of crazy plan, like the so-called white man and these devils, these elites, Esau Edomites, which the Lord Yahweh Shai, he knows what they trying to do, and it's gonna fail them. It's not gonna come to pass. It's not like they wicked wicked NWO agenda is not gonna fully come to pass. Because Lord Yahweh Shai, y'all know what they trying to do. It's not gonna work. It's gonna fail. It's not gonna prosper. But not saying the Lord Yahweh Shai, he has his ways is much more greater than our ideas and thoughts and feelings that we may feel. He knows what's best. So I'm starting with Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. So the Lord Yahweh Shai, his thoughts, like I say, is not our thoughts. Like I say, our thoughts could be, I say vain, thoughts, or just having, feelings, or want to do something, or just trying to do something. And the Lord Yahweh Shai, he, his thoughts are way more greater, or whatever we could think about or try to do, And I say the ways of the Lord, it's not our ways. The ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, like I say, is much greater, way better, than what we could try to do. Especially in this walking faith of the Lord Yahweh Shai, that we might think that it's okay for us to it's okay for to do this or do that, but it's not the case. Lord Yahweh Shai, his ways is just he knows what's the best way, how to go about doing things, and really like say, you just gotta trust Lord Yahweh Shai excuse me, you really gotta trust Lord Yahweh Shai to guide you and your foot guide your footsteps, and not you know go by your own understanding. Which, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. This Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. So you gotta trust the Lord Yahweh Shai with all thine heart. And like I said, when you go into the word heart in the Hebrew, it means lob. It means your mind. So trust in the Lord with all thine, and your heart means in your mind, and lean not to your own understanding. So don't lean to your own understanding. You gotta trust in the Lord Yahweh Shai. So and trusting the Lord Yahweh Shai, you gotta trust. The men, being in the walking faith of Lord Yahweh Shai, you gotta trust the men of the Lord from the apostles and elders of and the brother of great millstone that had this truth and not had this wisdom, not true Lord Yahweh Shai, to give you understanding. Take heed to counsel. Take heed to the lessons that are coming from the apostles and elders and the men of the Lord that had this truth and wisdom, knowledge, Lord Yahweh Shai, and take heed to it, and not be like, oh, you know what, I ain't gonna listen to what the apostle or elder said in the video. I'm gonna do my own, do this, doing something else, and then not it failing you because you didn't take heed to the counsel of the Lord. If you take heed to the counsel of the Lord, then it'll go well. Take heed to the wisdom and knowledge, knowledge, and understanding of the word of Lord Yahweh Shai that's coming from the apostle and elders and brethren of great millstone, the men of the Lord. That is giving it to you, so you could, you could keep on walking that right in that straight narrow path. That right, it's a straight gate. It's a tough, it's a tough line to walk. But if it's a tough line to walk, and like I say, if you don't take heed to counsel, what's coming from, from apostle elder or from a brother in your circle and account, then if you don't take heed to, you can fall. You make one big mistake and it could be over. And like I said, me myself, hopefully I'm part of righteous numbers still, and hopefully, hopefully I'm part of righteous number. Hopefully the Lord Yahweh Shai, have mercy on me and deliver me. But like I said, and this goes for me, not to lean to your understanding, and really take heed to counsel. And trusting what the apostle, the elders, brother, and great millstone saying, and trust the, your heads of counsel, what they given to you into counsel, understanding and wisdom, understand the words of the Lord. So go from there to Proverbs 3:6, in all their ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So in all their ways acknowledge the Lord Yahweh Shai, and he gonna direct your path. So continue, pray to the Lord Yahweh Shai again, all praise to him, and staying in his truth, wisdom, not staying in his word, reading, studying, and applying it to, and applying his word into your life. And that goes for me. It's goal for me first and foremost to apply this word into your life. Not just listening and be like, and just going along, but really taking heed and applying it. And applying it, the counsel, the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the counsel of the Lord. But Proverbs 3:7, be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. So be not wise in thy own eyes. So be not wise, you think that, like I say, you got it all figured out. Or, you know more than what the apostles and elders brother are telling you, your heads, your camps, or, the heads of counts, or great millstone, your heads, don't think that you got it all figured out. No, I ain't gonna listen to that, I got it. You lean to your own, you think that don't be too, don't be wise in your own eyes, that you got it all figured out, you gonna do something else that the apostle elders, or, like I say, the heads of camps told you not to do, doing it, and then you look bad, and like I say, fear the Lord and depart from evil. So fear the Lord, have fear of the Lord, when them counsels come upon upon you, and depart from evil. Depart from the you know uh like I say, your own understanding, depart from the ways of this world. Depart from get away from the wickedness of this world. The things that that might be hindering you from staying focused in His word and truth, Lord Yahweh Shai. So depart from all this. Depart from all manner of wickedness that the Lord Yahweh Shai hate. Abominations, all the things that should be involved in the truth. But see see from there no, that's not one. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. Isaiah 55:9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So yeah. So Lord Yahweh, his ways are higher than our ways and thoughts. His thoughts, his thoughts and his ways are way more, like I say, better and greater. What we could, put in our own minds or thoughts or whatever that may be going through in our minds, because really it's about having the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and trusting it, trusting the wisdom and what the scripture says, thus said the Lord, and like saying, taking heed to counsels from the apostles, the elders, the men of the Lord, great millstone that had the wisdom, knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the truth, give you understanding of it, So I didn't want to make this too long, so we're going to go into that. So again, like a lot of praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakan brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua keep finding this, say shalom.